I'm Tony Sklar from BNet TV, coming to you live from the mobile internet world here in Boston, and I am with the gang from Nokia Widsets. I'm here with Katja and Tuomo. How are you guys today?
Good.
Fine, thank you.
Are you enjoying the conference?
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good.
Very nice.
Let's talk about Widsets. Obviously, Nokia is a really big corporation. You're just one portion of that. Let's talk about exactly what you two of you do. And don't be afraid. You can do this at the exact same time. Why don't we start with you?
All right, go with that.
Yes, so we're working for Widsets, which is one of these new foundations within Nokia. Widsets is this kind of popular internet service that you use internet better on your mobile phone. And we come from this unit within Nokia, which is famous for building new innovations and trying to figure new services for people to use on their mobile phones.
Oh, of course, on their mobile phones. So, was this acquired by Nokia? Did you start with Nokia? How long have you been doing this?
This has been ongoing pretty much exactly now for 2 years. So, like Katja said, we're having a unit inside Nokia which sort of nurtures the internal innovation and going slightly outside of mainstream business, which is of course mobile phones. So within that unit we have started this basically from scratches and
So it is a really Nokia innovation.
Yeah.
It's not acquired. We are not a startup which has been acquired by Nokia. It's a startup on its own within Nokia. So there has been a group within Nokia all the time who has been innovating new services.
Okay,
that's exactly what I meant.
That's exactly what I was going to say, what she said. Let's talk about some of those new innovations. What are some of the new products that have come out of Widsets?
Okay, Widset itself is a new innovation, and within that unit we have done other stuff. Of course, there's RFID reader phones and stuff like that, and other, mobile domain innovations.
Right.
Mobile TV is actually from there. Started.
So let's talk about mobile TV. So let's say the N95. There's an interesting handset if we're going to talk about Nokia phones. The N95 is a great phone. It's got a lot of TV application to it. What part did you have within that ecosystem? What part did you play?
Well, actually, sorry if I missaid it. The unit itself has started the mobile TV, but like we're totally concentrated on producing whatever is within the Widget domain. So our service, the mobile experience, partnerships, and all of that, community features, whatever, we're concentrating on that. And Widgets, of course, is part of the what is called download application in N95, for example. So you can download the application directly from your N95.
Oh, and from the Nokia website? Is that my understanding?
Yes, also from there. There's two ways of getting it.
And so let's talk about mobile internet world. What are you guys? How are you being represented here at this conference?
Well,
are you speaking? Are you on a panel?
I'm on a panel today at 2:30.
Okay.
It's about building business around mobile internet or internet on the mobile. And then we have a booth downstairs, booth 310. And what else?
Well, let's talk about some of the differences. Obviously, the two of you are so familiar with such higher speed throughputs and better carriers and better handsets and better applications coming from Europe. Let's talk about North America. How do you find the difference between there and here, and some of the limitations and the lagging indicators that North America has?
I think actually on the area that we are working now, so bringing internet in a way or another into normal users in the mobile handsets, I think we're pretty much even. In Europe you have ventures and companies trying to do it, and also in US you have there's a bunch of startups here who are doing the same stuff. So part of the picture is that it should be working on all the handsets, not only the high-end handsets. So that's been our very key thing that we have kept throughout the whole venture or whole startup, to make it work on all the devices. And also in terms of carriers, it shouldn't be limited by you as a user needing to have high-speed carrier or anything like that. So
well, you know, in North America, a lot of the users look for that lower-end handset.
Yeah.
They want to get into the market. They don't want to spend a lot of money on a handset. Whereas in Europe, obviously, people are willing to spend a little bit more on a higher-end handset, a smartphone, if you will. Let's talk about the differences maybe between the S40, S60, and S80 platforms and how you work within those environments.
Yeah, of course, the S40 is the high volume platform. S80 doesn't actually anymore exist. It's just merged with the 60.
The S60.
Yeah, and so the new communicators is running S60. But actually today in the morning I was reading USA Today, and it was just bringing up that the volumes of the smartphones are actually skyrocketing at the moment globally. So I think even though in our case the S40 phones are the high-end, high volume platform, the S60 phones are definitely coming in a high speed.
And how does that help with the development of what you do then?
We don't really care.
We don't really care.
We work on all the phones.
Exactly.
We emphasize this
yes.
is not for Nokia phones.
No, it's
From the
all
beginning.
devices.
It's all devices, not
Yeah.
just within the Symbian ecosystem either.
No.
So within
All
the Linux
different brands.
environment, within the Windows environment.
Windows, yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And actually, when we started this, we had US specifically in our minds because most of the Web 2.0 social networking startups are here, so we wanted to make something for them because the use case itself is very addictive. If you're into social networking, the mobility brings you a lot of benefits.
Well, gosh knows North Americans love their social networking.
Was that irony?
That was irony, and they do it at a consistent. Even I've seen here at this particular conference, people are on their Facebook applications and they're getting into their MySpace accounts.
You
and
do the werewolf hug.
That's right,
Yes.
exactly, absolutely. So I really appreciate the two of you taking the time and the opportunity to talk to me today at the Mobile Internet World here in Boston. I hope that maybe we're during 3GSM, if you're going to be there, that we will have the chance to talk then as well and see how you guys have progressed.
All right.
All right,
Thank
well,
you so
thanks
much.
very much.
Thank you.
I'm Tony Sklar for BNet TV at Mobile Internet World here in Boston. From